Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's me T coming back to you with another video. So today we are going to be making some jerk shrimp tacos. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all how to prepare it. So first you'll want to get your shrimp nice and clean, deveined and peeled if they have the tails on. And then you're going to take some jerk seasoning. So I like to use the Grace Jamaican jerk seasoning in the jar, and in the hot and in the mild. Next, you're going to want to take any oil of your choice. Today I'm going to be using this organic olive oil. So that's everything that you're going to need to actually season the shrimp. Next, you'll want to take a can of your favorite black beans. This will be going onto the tacos. And then of course, you'll want to have your taco shells. I like these from Old El Paso. They're the ones that kind of stand up on their own, so it makes it easy to stuff them. And then you can choose any toppings that you'd like. I like the Sargento taco cheese and shredded lettuce. So my boyfriend and I don't actually eat like sour cream or anything, so we keep it pretty simple with the taco toppings, but you all can jazz it up however you'd like. So first you'd like to take a spoon. I have a tablespoon here, and then I just kind of eyeball how much. So I'm gonna do half part hot. So I'm gonna do about 2 scoops. Oh, that was a little small. Let me do another. Okay, so I have about 2 scoops with a tablespoon of the hot jerk. All right, then I'm gonna do, like I said, 2 scoops of mild. And I'm not liking how much seasoning that is, so I'm gonna add another scoop of the hot. Now I'm gonna take my oil and just pour a little bit on. All right, so you just wanna stir everything together. I have about 2 pounds of shrimp here. All right, just gonna add a little bit more seasoning. I like for the shrimp to actually change color. And I'm just gonna add the hot seasoning because the mild one tends to be salty. So since we added more seasoning, we're gonna add more oil. Give that a good mix with the oil, and then mix it all together. So now that we have our shrimp nice and seasoned, we're gonna go ahead and start our oven. I usually preheat mine to 400 degrees. So I usually use foil on my baking dish before I add the shrimp to the pan. Now once you have your baking dish prepped, you can set your shrimp aside for a second. Get your baking dish and just pour it in. I usually take the same spoon I use to mix and just make sure that they are kind of all spread out in the pan so that they can all evenly cook. That looks good. So we'll set this aside until we're ready to pop it in the oven once the oven is ready. Now we're gonna take our black beans with the can already rinsed off and dried. And I like to just pour the entire can in there, liquid included. Grab a spoon. Get the rest out. And I don't add anything to the black beans. Okay, so I have all of my ingredients or toppings laid out. My taco shells, my lettuce, and my cheese. The beans are currently on the on the stove. And the shrimp is in the oven. So It'll be about 15 to 20 minutes before the shrimp are done, and then I'll come back to assemble everything. Okay, so now our shrimp are out of the oven and our beans are nice and done. So now it's time to assemble. So I'm gonna take about 4 shrimp and add them to each taco shell. Then I'm gonna take the black beans, pour it on top, some cheese, and lettuce. And here we are. Okay guys, so here we are for the taste test. It's really good. Alright, well that is the end of the video. I hope that you guys are inspired to try it. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Bye!